inside Azure Active Directory, there was this feature called PIM, and this feature. So first we created trial account. Now trial accounts are created with the credit card. And Microsoft has stopped free trial account without credit card, so they require credit card. But what you can do is when you're creating a trial account, Microsoft 365 trial account, then just when you are creating M365 trial account with the CC, then don't forget to uncheck / disable recurring billing. Microsoft will soon know that as well, and then it might uncheck recurring billing. So, anyway, but that whenever it happens. So just make sure you don't forget to uncheck disable renewal or recurring billing. So yeah, the word could be recurring billing or renewal. Okay, once you have done it done then you should be okay. And actually, they charged me $50 for that. Yeah, last time I mentioned that too. So I told them, oh, I didn't want that. I was just testing. So can you reimburse? And then they were nice enough to reimburse. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead. So we were talking about PIM, and PIM is all about privileged account management. So whichever accounts are admin accounts, they are privileged account, they have more permissions. So then how do we make sure that those accounts are which user has privilege for how long, which resources this user has authorization to, why this user has those privileges. So it's all about like for who gets what privileges for how long and why gets what privileges. So it would be in one line we can say who gets what privileges for how long and why. So this one statement just explains PIM. This one statement also should be for pretty much whichever user has whatever privileges, right? So the main emphasis is on who, and then what, and how, what, how, why. Seriously? Okay. What I'm saying, wow. So anyway, if you remember that, then four aspects of privilege hunting, and it's not hunting like it's giving least amount of privilege, and we Microsoft. So our policy is that's then the last punching statement: zero trust. That's where you're going. I mean, you're the global admin, suppose in the company, global admin, having all the privileges, and you do not trust you. And how is that possible? So suppose your account is hacked by a hacker, then pretty much everything is in the hands of the hacker. So did you secure your global admin privileges from not being hacked? What kind of security measures did you took to secure yourself? And in my company, ridiculously, we have 5 global admins, and it is more political than, you know, those are technical guys and on high places. One, I'm a global admin, and then there are 4 more global admin, which is not required from Microsoft. Microsoft says only 2 global admins should be there, and then we're trying to move towards zero trust, and we're trying to get something there that if I need higher privileges, my account will be normal, right? I'm a global I mean, like I am the IT administrator, but uh, if I need global admin privileges, I should request. Automatically, it should I will get those global admin privileges. I will give a reason why I need that. I will use the global admin privileges and then let go of it from my account or remove it from my account. So my account will not have global admin privileges. Now, the downside to that is uh, Like if you know that at least one guy should be having global admin all the time, or have or at least uh, you should be guaranteed access should be there. For any reason you want it and you couldn't get it, then you're stuck. Your whole company stuck outside. So any one account should be global admin. Either you keep changing its password, and you should know that what's the password mechanism. But if you have permanently been assigned global admin, make sure you get secured. Did you really prepared some security for you being hacked? Microsoft simply says don't trust anyone, zero trust, right? So that's where we are trying to go. And Microsoft has come up with many strategies here. But right now, Microsoft is talking about admin, whoever has admin privileges, then implement PIM on that. So when we go to PIM, we were talking about that how long, who gets how long, what privileges and why, right? So there is access review as well. You review the access every 6 months of oh, there are 4 5 global admins. Okay, 6 month I have arrived, and let's see who who needs to still be global admin. And after 6 months again, oh, okay, oh, this guy's gone. Why is he still a global admin? His account or her account. So you can remove. This is another feature called access review. I think we did that in Azure AZ-104, but it's part of security as well. So many features overlap as well. So we were talking about PIM. If a user has lots of privileges, then ask the user what kind of task the user needs to perform, and explore what are least amount of privileges you can give for the task. Then start giving a user least amount of privileges and test if the user can still do his or her tasks. Go for slightly higher privileges and keep checking where user is now comfortable to do the tasks. Well, this is how we explored in our company. Some users were given outrageously high privileges, and then I had to take them down to whatever lowest level of privileges as possible, and still the users were able to do the task. So when I talked to the user, I discovered that they were doing very low-level tasks. I mean, the task that doesn't require very high privileges, they were given blindly very high privileges. So you have to talk to those users who have admin privileges. That do you even need those? What do you do every day? What do you have to do for which we will discover what kind of privileges you actually need instead of what you have been given. So when you go deep down, then you get to know that, oh wow, this guy didn't need that privilege because he or she is doing just this task, and even a lower privilege can do that. But if you don't investigate ever, obviously you will never know that this guy had unnecessarily high privileges, and when that person got hacked, then the hacker did what he or she had to do or to take benefit of that, right? Then we talk about Azure AD additions as well. Azure Active Directory free is there as well for a limited time. Microsoft 365 apps is there with a lot of features. But then we went for Premium 2, which has Premium 1, Premium 2 is there, but Premium 2 has all the main security features, compliance features, and some advanced features as well. Right? So we configured our Premium 2. In fact, I'll just double check that too. Actually, we did do that. Now, then once the end user mailbox, okay, so we created an account, then we gave that account a privilege last time. But we were stuck with that we had created a new mailbox, and we were trying to go inside the mailbox, and we weren't, because when a new mailbox gets created, it takes like 15-20 minutes, sometimes even more, sometimes very less, to get fully created and let us in. So we were checking about so once the end user mailbox is created, then we will check that how PIM really shows from end user side, how end user has to manually activate the role because of Azure identity role. So what really happened was I was showing an example of user who has been assigned a privilege with PIM. So Testing PIM is what we were doing in last class, and for that, let's create a user. So PIM is again, I'm just telling you that PIM or privileged identity management makes sure that higher privileged users are also accountable. They need to be, those users need to be checked again and again thoroughly from time to time if those users need higher privileges or not and for how long they need. So PIM is there for that. Now, what I was saying to you that, okay, whenever I need higher privilege, I will just request I should get that privilege. And then I should just use that privilege to do whatever task I needed to do. And then again, remove the privilege from my account. So that was the ideal situation. I would use higher privileges whenever I need, not permanently being global admin. All the time, I'm right now I'm global admin. My account is global admin, and I'm on weekend. So maybe some hacker is trying to do that to try to check that what are the ways to hack a global admin account, right? So if I was not a global admin, so none of the accounts are global admin, so hacker cannot do anything. Hacker hacks my account, I'm not global admin. The hacker cannot do anything. Right? But right now, if I had implemented certain security, I was not a global admin and I would just use it whenever I need. But right now I am and permanently am. So obviously my account is always under threat. So yes, there are some measures we have taken, but hopefully hackers also know all the measures. How they get in, yeah, it's up to them. And what do we hold that the hackers need? In our company, not much. Okay. Anyway, it's like a public company, right? It's like giving services of government to public. So it's kind of that company. So we were all thinking, hey, what do hackers need from us? We're not, financial anything. Anyway, so let's create a user. That's what we did last time. Uh, we created a user, uh, give permission, higher permission or higher privilege, and then so we did all that, and I'm just taking you through that because I need to show you the last part of it. Give higher privilege, and then um, via PIM. Give higher privilege via PIM, identity management, and then uh, check how the user gets that privilege, or gets means activates that privilege, because the user has to manually activate as well. It's not like I give the privilege to a user and the user becomes that right away. So suppose I billing admin to a user. Yes, there is a way to do that too. That you just simply click active and the user will be activated. Then there is another way now goes for, and that is whenever user needs it, go ahead, activate that role, use that role, and after 8 hours, whatever hours you think, the role will be expired on the user. Oh, the user needs it again. After 8 hours when it expired, the user is no longer a billing admin. After that, he or she needs the role again. So he or she will go to the email and then activate it again. So that's one of the ideal situations. We can expire it in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours as well. So user task, maybe 1 minute task, maybe 5 minute task, maybe half an hour task. So let it expire in 1 hour, half hour. So I'm going to show you that there is that privileged access management setting. So what is the username? I think I went for the user is on a user. Let me show you all the settings now. User 01 and let's see what him privilege we give to the user. Let's see how user activates it from the email, the mailbox. Okay. So this is a whole process that you should implement in your environment. Okay, Navish is recording started. Let me just double check. Yeah, thank you for reminder. Yes, recording has started. O and K. So let's try to let me show you the whole process. Let's which is the user who has been given privilege via what is this via PIN? Can we give privilege without him as well? Privileged identity management. So let me just go now, switch to the directory. And also one more